Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Yes, Your Grace. Last time we had Asalia die in a fire off screen. Yeah, that happened. Let's continue. We're getting into the climax now. Climaxes tend to be notoriously hard to predict if done well. I would be a little surprised if somebody else died, but it also would not be surprising. Like, it'd be a little bit surprising, but not really. I'm not sure if this was a good day, if it was a good day to get out of bed today. I don't know if I'm ready to deal with this. And a line of people. Hello, fat present. We have heard about the princess, Your Grace. My heart goes out to you. Oh, she does have a knack for fashion, or she did have a knack for fashion. I used to wear scruffy old rags, but she helped me pick out the right dress for my bosom. Ever since, people have certainly taken notice. It's great loss for us all, and she's gone. Please accept her condolences in this small gift. Oh, good. So her death has us getting things. Our whole village is in mourning. We've heard many, many good things about the princess. I even experienced her good heart once myself. We met at the market. She's not only polite, but she left us an extra coin, too. We're sorry to hear she's gone. Take this. It's a coin? 4 coins. It's a shame, Your Grace. I once met the princess out in the field. My cart got stuck in the mud. As is always the case around here, she had her horse lessons, and instead of just passing by, she stopped and helped us push the cart with her guard. She was so young. She didn't deserve to go. If only we had gotten some information about this before. Maybe some cutscenes with the things that we missed. Certainly not like this. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be mentioning this. I don't deal with these things well. Here, just take this. Man, there are so many. Don't wanna. No. I have. Once bumped into her in the halls. I was taking an audience with you. I got scared she would have my head off, but instead she was just said there's nothing to worry about and wished me a nice day. I brought you a little something. Won't bring your daughter back. Perhaps it'll brighten your day a little. Yes, more money. Thank you. Peasant! You have a fancy dress. So sorry to hear about the princess, Your Grace. I'm Rosolia's friend. We often walk the gardens together. When a boy I was courting broke my heart, I cried for days. Princess Rosolia was kind and always sent me silly little letters to cheer me up. She helped me go through a tough time, and I found myself a man for life at last. I hope your family will finally get some rest out once this is all over with. Here's a gift for you. Do you have... Let's just... Go on. Go have fun. You too. Can we send... No, there's no point. Week 45. Let's go on to the next week, week 46. A local baker was missing his flour deliveries. I searched around. It turned out the horses and the carts got stuck in the mud on the way out. We helped them, and the baker gave us the basket of fresh crusty bread rolls. Yum. Crusty bread rolls, my favorite. Stopped by an abandoned house on the side of the road. It was full of pans of every sort, shape, and color. Don't know what could have been such with pans, but while I was searching through them, I found some gold. Just robbing somebody's house, okay? Soldier. We found some of the fleeing soldiers from the Radovian army. We got them chained up at the castle walls. You should come deal with them. I will come as soon as I'm ready. I must remind you that your decision will have to do with which king will side with you and yada yada yada. Like always, I'm so glad I paid for my people this turn. They're responsible for killing our brothers on the battlefield. We should have no mercy for the enemy. Let them taste our steel. They had enough honor to fight till the end. They fled like cowards instead of facing their fate. But we have them now. We can show them our justice. I really just need what's to do is right here for the kingdom here. King will know if I go against them because they have psychic powers, so go ahead and let them go. If only my choices were less shackled. But how? Boo. Death to the barbaric scum. You led their people into our home. They eat our food. They walk our roads, hunt in our forests. Maybe give them our wives and children next. We want revenge. For our husbands, sons, and brothers who died on the battlefield against their tricks. My children can't sleep at night. They're scared that men dressed in black with monsters on their chests will come. They're not our enemies. We need to focus on what's in front of us and not get stuck in the past. Bill, this is not fair. The king has reached a decision. His men will walk free. Make sure you get something for your trouble. Keep up the good work, Stan. Keep up the good work. You're doing God's work. Maybe this will be the last episode at this rate. The King's Summit. Let's keep it short. I suppose you all have heard of the recent investment in Davern. People talk, news spread quickly. I asked Rodovians when they came to ask for help. Forgive me, I have no heart to do otherwise. My soldiers tracked down Rodovians who fled the battlefield. I had to let them go. When I looked at them, I saw fear. I saw despair. They knew they'd lost. They were in an unknown land far from home. They were kids, not much older than your boys, Jedrick. They didn't fight to conquer. They fought to survive. I didn't have the heart to take their lives. My men also brought me their king. He was beaten so badly he could hardly move, defenseless and broken. He explained to me why the Rodovians are here. Life isn't easy for them, just as it is for any of us. He's a father. He's just trying to defend what's dear to him that he has left. I spared his life that day. I made my decisions, all of which I am ready to face the consequences of. So I leave the last of these decisions to you two. Will you help me repel Atana from my gates? Of course, one of them will say no, and the other will say yes. Got to help where we can. Help all Rodovians. It's a tough choice, but we all gain from it. The fact that you saved them all gave me hope for our future. It brings joy to my heart that there are good men amongst us willing to stop and listen. Trying to understand other people. I don't have any doubts by giving you my armies. I'll be on Asalia of my full support. Side of justice, me. You're joining a dead man, Fabian. 5 years from now, and you'll both be eating dirt. I won't give the Rodovians any slack. I'll make sure my borders are strongly enforced. Damn you, Eric. I did, yeah. And that was it. All right, well, next week, another day, another dollar. Something like that. What? You want gold? No. Go away. Your Grace, we have investigated what is causing the epidemic. It turns out the village upstream is throwing all of their waste into the river. Contaminated river that flows through our village. We use that water for cooking and drinking. We tried talking to the people in the village, but they won't listen. They don't care because they have clean water. Your Grace, please help us. Send a general. Have one of those. Try to avoid water for that river for the next few days. Thank you very much. I knew we could count on you. The villagers are going to be so happy. Oh, hey, it's that lady. And these are difficult times. I come from Branca. You must know you hold the Marzana contest, and if you have the, we'll share supplies with you. Sure. We don't have enough. What? What do you mean we don't have enough supply? Game. I have 58 supplies. Why can't I give them half of that? I don't have, Okay. Hello, peasant. Your Grace, our pastor is sick. He has had a high fever. We don't know what to do. Gods are going to send us all to hell. We're afraid of what's going to happen if the fever takes her for good. Please help us. Send the witch. If you can't help him, perhaps she can hold mass for the week. You're welcome. Happiness? Happiness. Asalia! Father, can you please see me in the garden when you have a little while? What is it? Just please come to the gardens, I'll explain. Okay, well, I guess we're going to the gardens then. Yes, Father, you wanted to see me. What's going on? I'm leaving. Me and Maya are going to travel the world. She's already seen half of it, and she wants to see the other half with me. You're too young to leave. You let Asalia marry Ivo, a royal princess. How did that end for her? That's not fair. I don't want the same fate. How's my way of life worse than being stuck with a monster? Asalia didn't get to choose, and she wasn't happy. This decision isn't going to end well for me, then at least I would die satisfying knowing it was my decision. I thought that maybe Maya was born on the wrong side of the mountains, but now I realize it was me who was born on the wrong side of the castle walls. This life is not for me. It's not who I am. You know more than anyone, Father. Now I'm not most suited for castle life. I don't want to follow the rules. Don't want to attend banquets or wear puppy dresses. I want to ride a horse, see the world, and explore beyond the walls. Maya helped me see what I can do. I can be what I want in life. Father, please don't close me in these walls. I have to go. Maya's waiting with the horses outside the castle. What if I just said no, though? Go on. Make sure you go say goodbye to your mother. Don't forget to send letters. Hug Sidani for me. And hugs. Stay safe. Nothing can stop love. Let Asalia run away with Maya. Cool. Coolio. Aurelia. So, Asalia left. She ran away with Maya. I just spoke to her. I don't know how you could just let her leave. She's so young. How's she going to manage without us? Where's she going to sleep? What's she going to eat? I don't know what I'd do out there by myself, let alone a young girl like her. It's what she wanted. She's a smart girl. You know she hated it here. And she would never be happy marrying some prince or a king. I just wanted her to be happy. Aren't you worried about her? Of course I am. But keeping her here because I'm worried would be very selfish. She knows where we are if she needs us. Besides, she's with Maya, that makes me feel better. I never thought things would turn out this way. No. Goodbye. That's it. Your Grace, I bring some bad news. Your sister left the castle. She's going to travel the world with Maya. Why would she leave me? First Lily and now Asalia. Why is everyone leaving me? I'm not leaving you. I'll never leave you. It's not your fault. Asalia just wanted to see what else is out there. We'll miss her a lot, but she promised she will visit us. Fine, just promise she'll never leave me. Hugs. More hugs. Yay. I will never leave you. How old is Asalia again? I feel like there's a bit of a disconnect here. It doesn't say. It just says she's the middle sister. And so Lorsulia is 13. I'm sorry, what? You know, I never noticed this before. Like, yeah, okay, it's medieval. Asalia does not look like a 13-year-old. Or Asalia does not look like she's 12 or 11, I guess I should say. Like, middle, youngest. There's some weirdness going on with their ages. That's all I'm going to say about that. Like, yeah, okay. Their character models do not look that young. Like, 13-year-old... Okay, I guess she could be a tall 13-year-old, but still. Like, what is middle? Like, what is Sidani? Sidani can't be more than, like, 8. She can't read. 7, 8, 9, somewhere in that range, which would put Asalia at, like, 10, 11. That's extremely rebellious for an 11-year-old. That's more like a 13-year-old. And then Lorsilia looked more, well, she acted more like she was, like, 15 or 16. Whatever. There's an agent still available for, just go here. I swear, I'm losing sanity the longer this game goes on, and I don't know why. I am just slowly losing my marbles. I mean, what does it matter? My food's gonna glitch out anyway. There, we'll do that. That gives us a little bit of gold. Gives us a little bit of food. 3 weeks until siege. I think we have time for 1 more week. Maybe multiple weeks, depending on how much is in them. Bird. We'll start with the bird. Wanted! Anyone who sees a witch called upon to contact... Or anyone who sees a witch is called upon to contact the nearest guard post. If such an outpost is unreachable, it is deemed fair to prosecute such individual personally. Woman is living alone on the outskirts of town, and villagers are particularly suspicious. Women with black hair are also more likely to perform evil acts. Also, women who are exceptionally alluring. Another sign of a witch is the keeping of pets, be it a fox, a squirrel, or black cat especially. Oh, is Sidani going to get, like, killed by fire for being a witch? Huh. Maybe. History will decide. I was using Lorsilia as an example to follow. Does he not have enough? Many people tell me Ivo's army is about 2 weeks away. King Fabion's army is about 5 weeks away, which means they won't be here in time to meet Atana. We should be able to wait it out until they arrive. It seems like we should have had the King's Council a few weeks earlier so that they could reach us, because we knew exactly when they were coming, and that would time the arrival just right, because that's how military tactic works. You plan to you meet at the reinforcements so that your reinforcements will arrive like around the time that your enemy will arrive, especially when you know exactly when they're going to be there. Hopefully we can surprise Ivo. We need to put away as many resources as we can. We still have 2 weeks to prepare. Hello, Hunter. Encountered a group of 4 children in the forest. They were looking for the fern flower. Seems like they didn't know they wouldn't find a thing this time of year. Luckily, nothing bad happened to them, so I took them to their parents, and they thanked me with what they could, some supplies and their word of gratitude. Cool. Coolio. Your Grace, bear in the council chambers. Is Sidani safe? Servants heard noises coming from the council chamber, but everyone was too scared to go in. Ooh. Did Sidani get mauled by a bear? Oh. Well, that's not a dead Sidani. Not yet, anyhow. Come on, just attack. We were just playing around. Watch X too big and he didn't notice he would run into things. I knew this was a bad idea. We need to put him down, Hunter. He's not dangerous. Please don't kill him. Ahem. But I can't say no to Sidani. They're not... Well, they might actually kill Sidani if I don't know. Like... You know what? We'll keep the bear. You won't do anything bad no more, I promise. Sidani's totally not going to get mauled by a bear, I promise. Pet the bear. Hey. Arg. Are we just going to leave the mess? Okay. There's no way Sidani doesn't get mauled by a bear, right? Wojciech made a real mess of the council chamber. Bear's growing pretty fast. Don't go in the council chamber until it starts excited it up. Is Asalia alright? She's not hurt. Yeah, she's fine. She was just playing knocking over a bookcase. He's knocking over bookcases. Next time we'll push Sidani down the stairs. My daughter is playing with a bear. It's fine. We can just make more. I want this bear out of here. Of course, maybe we can find another cat. Why don't you just find another cat? That... Ooh. We go back in. She's just like a pile of gore on the ground. Like, they're giving me plenty of opportunities to get rid of the bear. Let's see what she has to say. Maybe I'll get cold feet. I don't want Sidani to die. He's made a lot of mess in here. I promise this will never happen again. He just got excited. It was actually very funny. No, it wasn't. You both scared me so much. And your mother's very worried. I managed to convince her to let you have the bear for now. I know you don't have many friends here in the castle, but this will change soon. You will see. I have a lot of friends. They all just seem to pass away. Am I a bad friend? Of course not. Your animals are just extremely unlucky. Taking very good care. Brush him every day. He's a very handsome boy. Oh wait, I have to sit. Yeah, there we go. No other choice but to turn to you for help. Our village was abandoned. There are no more crops growing on our lands. We were forced to move. You know, my wife and her 3 boys thought to move to the town, try our hand at the market. My wife was great for fabrics. She could make clothes for everyone. But on our way here, we were held up by bandits. She stole all of our tools and all of our money and food. We've been begging for days in the village. Don't have enough food to pay for food, and no way to make any more gold. Welcome to our town. Sorry you had such a difficult start. I'll send the general. I don't have the general. Just take the gold. There we go. Yeah, the king actually helped you. Yep, Maria's going to be super happy. They're still in 8. Oh, right. Wait, which one do I have available? Is it the hunter? It is. Okay. Fair enough. Alrighty then. Defund this vent. That's fine. Don't worry about that. That's not important. Alrighty then. Couple more weeks. I have a feeling that the next episode is going to be the last one. I might make it the last one way or another. But until then, happy gaming.